Hello, welcome to another video from Flaming Spider Cyclone. Today we're going to change the EGR valve in a 2002 Ford Escape.
This part will fit 2001 to 2004 Ford Escape, 2001 to 2004 Mazda Tribute, and 2001 and 2002 Mercury Cougar. If this video helped you out, please leave a like. There's a 10mm right here and one on the other side as well. There's a line right here that needs to come off too. We're going to take the 10s off first. As a benefit to yourself, break the bolts loose before you take them out. After they are loose enough, you can use the socket by itself like a mini screwdriver. That one will come out, then start on the other. You'll probably need to use the ratchet to loosen it because the push by the line will make it pull out away from the mount. After you get it out far enough, the pressure should be light enough to use just a socket. You may have to push back on it to be able to get the bolt out. And now it is off of there. I'm using an adjustable wrench for this. Just adjust it to the size of the nut on the line. It needs to be short enough this way so it doesn't hit the top of the car. Just fit it on the nut. Once you have it on, hold the EGR valve still as you push on the wrench to break the nut loose. This may take a bit. Make sure not to crush your knuckles. Oh! Did you get it? Yeah. After you have it broke loose, it should turn much easier. The valve will also be able to move a little bit, so you can get your wrench on it a little better. After you get it loose enough, you should be able to just turn it with your finger. Then off it comes. And it's all dirty inside. The new valve I got came with another gasket, so we need to take the old one off. You can use a gasket scraper or a sharp chisel will work. Push on one side and it should come off all the way. Sometimes they might not, so you're going to have to actually use a gasket remover to scrape off the pieces. So I have a new EGR valve for this particular engine. There it is. We got a brand new valve, all nice and shiny, and another gasket. It almost looks like metal. Now when you get ready to put it back in, you just put this back in the way you took it out. And then just screw this in as much as you can by hand. And then just tighten it up just a little bit. You don't have to overachieve. Just, if you're on this side of the engine, then you would be pulling it to you. And then hold this still so it doesn't twist past where it's supposed to go. Just a little bit at a time. Don't try to be Superman and do it super fast. So maybe a quarter turn, and maybe 2 quarter turns, an 1/8 of a turn. It should be tight enough. You have your new gasket. So to line that up, you just set it in. You're gonna hold it with the bottom, put a finger underneath to hold it there, and then you can put one of the bolts through. So just hold it up against this side actually. It'll work a little bit better. And screw this through it first. That way it will stay. And then you can get the one for the other side. Get that one in. Do the same thing. So they should be like that. That way you have the gasket on there for sure. You're not just guessing. Then you can line these holes up with the bolts and then just finger tighten them on both sides. Then you can use your socket to tighten them down more. Just a little bit before you actually get to the ratchet part. Just make sure they're both lined up before you tighten them down all the way, because you don't want the lines to be messed up. And you still may have to pull forward on it a little bit to tighten the back bolt at this point. And then after you get it a little bit in, you can start using the ratchet. Make sure it's on tight. And then just get it flush and do the other side before you tighten them down. And you can, after you get it like flush, then it's like a quarter turn should be fine. And a quarter turn would be like, if you have it like this, you pull it up straight up, that's enough. You have this on. And then you can put this thing back on that you didn't see me take off. This little air valve. Now you change the EGR valve.
And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for checking this video out. If it helped you out, please leave a like. If you want to see more like this, please subscribe. And until next time, be sure to drive safe and watch for traffic. Thanks for watching.